So let's start with the first day, which was quite sunny and hot day in Austria. And I was quite early. And when you go at Kaltenbach, there is a booth that checks out cars, and then you walk 3 kilometers. And from the start on, you felt what Kaltenbach is all about. It's a very family experience where all metalheads come together, connect with each other, and leave with having more family members or more friends, whatever you want to like it. And it was very visible from my experience because the first day, like, staff started to ask questions. We had a small chat. Someone offered us a lift to the festival, and it was very welcoming and a very nice experience. And then when we got out of the car, immediately there was this festival experience and being on a metal fest, because everywhere you saw cars, patches, black stuff, and there were also weird things like mattresses in a car, tents. But I guess that's what's metal about, living on the road, not caring about where you sleep, basically, and just enjoying the tunes. So yeah, it was very nice how the Kaltenbach location is set up as well. The mountains added extra to the festival experience, but as well what Kaltenbach all about is, as the mountains were quite mysterious, calm and unsettling, fitting very well with the music that Kaltenbach presented. So we went up a hill, and then from the moment on we entered the festival, boom, there was the stage. And it was fantastic in a sense of way, because immediately you are grabbed in this atmosphere and music there. You can't escape it. And as a result, it gives you a very good opportunity to explore bands and so on, as there is one stage. So as a result, it's a very great festival if you love extreme or just want to explore this beautiful genre. But then on the other side, it might be a too much if, well, I would say I'm much more from a symphonic old school metal, so I had to get used to the Black Death, and some bands were a bit like too much for me. So it might be for some people a bit too much extreme metal bands. But it depends, I would say, as well on the lineup, which I'm going to tell you by step, as 2023 was just fantastic. And really, as a non-extreme metal fan, I really enjoyed this festival. And I actually started to listen black metal. Imagine this, for more than 2.5 decades, I said no black metal. And here I am now after Kaltenbach. So yeah, let's go to the festival experience. So yeah, we had the stage, and the first band we checked out, and it was straight in their face, was Witchcraft. And whoa, what a band! And then you had great focus and great charisma, so really encourage people to just headbang and let their hair loose. Great opener of the fest. And then later on, there was Ellende on the bill. And Jesus, what a band. Band that really convinced me of loving black metal, as it's such an interesting concept. You will need to watch our interview with Lucas, but Lucas is like a multi-instrumentalist with great ideas, and it's a very conceptual band, Ellende, where they fit all elements like states, outfits, and so on, and it's all about being brave enough, about asking the big questions about our existence and putting this into music, like, well, what a band, and how they like put everything together. They're like very melodic parts, they're very rough parts, and it's very dynamic as well, very well balanced, not too extreme, not too melodic. It's perfect. Like, I love and I don't want to keep an A out, actually. And then the next band on the bill was Flesgot Apocalypse, a headliner, and Jesus as well. What a band! It's super interesting because Flesgot Apocalypse brought a piano with them. They just brought all their stuff with them, and it was a very nice experience, I would say, because you had nice piano parts, then you had opera parts, then you had dead girls. So Flesgot of Apocalypse is a very orchestral band, I would say, that it's basically symphonic death metal, and it combines like 3 different genres, and it's a band to watch because they use so much effects to bring their music out. It's just a show, and yeah, they greatly close the night off with their set. And actually, Francesco Paoli is such a talent, as he fulfills every role that needs to be done in the band, which is like, whoa, and it's amazing. So yeah, check Flesgot of Apocalypse out. And in short, the first day was excellent, and I loved how each band fitted with each other, as Witchcraft opened the night, and then Ellende set like a very complicated atmosphere about our existence, and then Flesgot of Apocalypse, they use metaphors, and using metaphors about life stuff and so on. So they handled it differently, but I would say there are some overlappings here and there.